Jamaican, taking charge and living large and big time. Going for mine, I just barge in your area, breaking the barrier, making it merrier. You cheer me when you hear me and boost your stereo up.
She is known as Canada's first hip-hop superstar, bringing Jamaican patois into her rhymes. And now, Michie Mee, along with Maestro Fresh West and Quebec rap group Muzian, have each been honored with a Canada Post stamp. Joining me now to talk about this honor is hip-hop trailblazer Michie Mee. Welcome and good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Even just listening to your song, it's already made my day better just with a few bars. I love that so much. Can you talk about the honor that you've received? Because it is fantastic.
This honor is amazing. It's recognizing hip hop, that we have a place in the hip hop history right here in Canada. And it has honored three of the most amazing Canadian artists right now. There's a whole bunch of trailblazers, but we got Muzian, myself, and Maestro Fresh West with these beautiful stamps honored. Thank you, Canada Post, for honoring us and recognizing that we are part of the fabric of Canadian music in hip hop and proving that it was a genre. And we have very talented Canadian hip hop artists.
And you said it right. You know, you are a trailblazer and you've been rapping since the 80s. Can you talk a little bit about the friction that you might have faced as a female rapper at that time?
Well, it was hard just, being the woman, the woman leading the way, so to speak, in terms of the international connection. The golden era artists that we know today, a lot of them were my friends, were very grassroots. Men were my bodyguards. So it was very, it was hard just planting my feet firm and letting them understand that I was vocal and I'm a writer and I'm a performer and all those other barriers that went on. And just to prove that hip hop was in Canada. We didn't have the grassroots story that America may have had, but we did have stories. And we wanted to be a part of the entire fabric and the entire scene. And that's what we did.
You know, through your collaborations, you must have learned so much from each other, especially as you were all going through it and dealing with challenging times. What have you learned from those collaborations and experience-wise, and how did that create you as an artist as you moved forward through your journey?
I learned you have to have patience. You have to build relationships. You have to make sure that you stick to what you believe in. You have to write your songs. You have to, and if you don't write your songs, you have to be able to deliver them as an artist. You have to pick a team. You can't do it alone. You definitely need people that are on your side, so to speak, that can help you, guide you in the many ways, whether it's doing a video, doing, networking with other artists across the world, because hip hop has grown so much. So there's so many ways that you can get yourself out there, and you need to have people that are willing to help you. And that's what we did.
You know, you have worked so hard and you've stayed true to what you believe in, which I think is one of the many reasons why you've had so much success. There's probably so many artists and future musicians that look up to you. What would be your message to them as they go along this really tough journey?
Save your money. It will save you. Keep your day job. Our infrastructure in Canada, this side of the border, is different than around the world. You will find your way. Make sure that you believe in your art. Make sure you believe in yourself. Create. Don't be afraid. Be fearless. Stand firm. Just overstand everything that you believe in, and just follow through. Following through is the main part, because a lot of people have ideas, a lot of people know people, but they don't follow through. So you have to be able to follow through.
You know, you suggested, write your songs, stay true to yourself. Are there certain lyrics in some certain songs that still to this day, when you perform them or you hear them, it brings you back? Some that really stand out where these are powerful words that I've written and that maybe got you through some times and you think about it. Can you talk about some of that?
Oh, absolutely. Don't Want to Be Your Slave. That was an amazing collaboration with myself and Philosopher King John Levine. Estero sang on the hook, co-written with Jellystone. That is just, it was a whole bunch of us creating. So that was a song that every time I perform it, it brings back a lot of memories. Jamaican funk, Canadian style. Come on. I was trying to tell the world that I was Jamaican, living in Canada, bombarding the U.S. marketplace, and just letting them know that, Jamaicans had even had a place in creating of hip hop. And I wanted to prove who I was from Canada and let that resonate with hip hop.
I love that. And as you look to the future and beyond, what's next for you?
Movies and films, and this memoir, this book I'm writing in detail, just the journey of how Canadians really set a table and a place for us in hip hop history period around the world. And shouts out to Beat Factory, because I couldn't have done it without the great Beat Factory.
And again, being honored with the Canada Post stamp, so amazing. Michie Mee, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing your journey.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, Ottawa.
And congratulations. Enjoy wherever you are. It looks a little warmer than we are here, so I'm a little jealous, but I think you deserve it.
I won't talk about it.
Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the honor, Canada Post. Really appreciate it. I'm going to spread the word.
Well deserved. Oh, so amazing. This is what we need on this Wednesday morning to get you through the rest of the week. Just take a second, listen, and enjoy the rest of the commercial.
Either you're jealous or your man's running after me. You see me walking.